mind me open it next time I open up the bigger one.
Hi, hey, hello, it's Wise Grey Donkey here,
Take your
and
door.
today I'm giving you the Shangri Easter egg walkthrough.
Door.
And so, there's plenty of videos about this, but I've never seen a comprehensive video. Like, it's never a video that shows you exactly what you're supposed to do, shows you all the glyphs, shows you everything. So I decided to make a video that showed you everything with commentary, and just something that if you need it, you'll have it.
It reminds me of the Shira-Ito Falls.
And don't worry about the time length, because I'm going to put timestamps in the description. So here, let's just start. For this Easter egg, you need 4 players, the power on, the baby gun, then upgraded, then a napalm zombie, and spike mores. It's good to know what you need beforehand. Just like making, just a recipe, you know.
Winning!
And this clip is us getting the baby gun. Or the Che Giga Bigo, whatever.
Oh, baby gun!
Soon I will be surrounded by tiny little evil creatures. Almost like me!
Okay, and now we're gonna begin the first step. And in order to do any Easter egg, you need to hit these 4 buttons in unison. So you need to count down, and you'll know you did it right when you're in the eclipse with the giant meteor.
Why does everything look blue?
So the first step is to play the matching game.
Okay.
So we're gonna match glyphs on both sides that are on the floor. And so, in order to start this, you hit this button where the guy's trapped.
That's right, you're gonna do all this.
Hello out there. Hello?
Horo! Where are
Oh,
you?
the camera.
We are stuck behind some kind of mechanism. Whatever you did moved it slightly. We really could use some help here.
Okay, so
Right,
apparently they were on an
over.
archaeological dig, and they got stuck
Something has appeared on this.
in their dig. So now we have to do this Easter egg in order to help them get out.
The stone is moving. It seems to be working.
So the first one was like 2 T's together, like a lowercase and a little t. And I just called it the tatas because I thought it was funny. This next glyph is the moon, and shoot the moon. That's why I'm shooting up in the air like a crazy person.
On it.
And so it's just any other of the Easter egg videos. They've never shown you like every single glyph, or like the ones I've seen, and I haven't seen many. I haven't really did a lot of research. I decided I'll just make my own and show everything. This next glyph is the diamond.
On it.
And so it's best when you do the glyphs. It's best to have 2 people, one calling out and one matching on the other side. I'm gonna show the other side in a bit. This glyph is the star right here, and you hear how we're calling out on it. And what you do is it's best to stand on it, step off, then call it out, because if you step on it at the same time, then the matching game starts over and it resets.
On it.
And it could be frustrating at times. And that last glyph was the predator, and this one is the DNA. Predator because the 3 dots that the predator uses in the movies, and the DNA because it's that shape is the double helix, like a DNA strand. And that I did right there was very dangerous because I could have reset the whole thing, but thankfully my teammate wasn't on the glyph at the same time. So you should only be standing on the glyphs if you're matching it at that time or calling out. This is the female for obvious reasons. And it's best to have the other 2 people occupying the crawlers, but I think one was away and one was watching or something. I'm not exactly sure. It's just always best to have someone to keep them away from you, because if not, you end up stepping on them again. The zombies won't trigger them, only you will. Only players will. This one's a D. D for donut. I'll explain the donut later. Well, in a little bit. Right here. This is the fence. It's 3 lines and a slash through all of them. So I just said fence because it's a lot shorter than 3 lines and a slash. And this is a triangle
God bless.
because it's shaped like a circle. Just kidding, a triangle.
On it.
And this I call the pill just for
On it.
pill. You know, you break it in half. It looks like a pill. And this last one, we used to call it the wheel, but donut just seemed to stuck. And when you triggered it, when you triggered all 12, the crystal rises, and then they have a voice.
Hey, I can't wait for
Clip.
the new zombie man.
We have to push on to have any chance of escape.
You know what? They're just the old maps. Like me, Wise and Gray. Me, Wise and
Yeah, you already got it.
Every time you complete a part of the Easter egg, you'll hear that noise, like the teleporter noise. And so this is the other side of the step 1. The other glyphs on this will be across the bridge, or around the bridge. And so I sped this up. Yes, there's no audio. It's just me talking now. Sorry, you have to suffer with that. But I sped this up just because you already know what the matching is. But I just wanted to include this to show the other side, because, like I said before, most videos won't even show the glyphs. They'll just show them standing on one and be okay. Next step. And I decided to show everything. So this is just a speed through of the next step. I mean, of the step, collecting all the glyphs. Third step. We are lined up, ready to push our button. The third step is the water slide to the water pressure plate.
We have come back to this
And here we're
same
just
night
dealing
again.
with the runner. After a while, the crawlers respawn as a runner. And we don't deal with this one successfully. But that's why it's always good to have more than one.
Yeah, we only got 2
So for this step,
Moving
you-
walls? Trickery such as this
you need to
offends
have
me.
this water slide open. And you're gonna have everyone go down the slide, and then they're gonna stand on the grate that's there at the end. And you shouldn't move around too much, but it's like it has some freedom. You can move around here and there. You're gonna hear them talk down there. I'm gonna hit the switch, and as you can see, they fell on each other. You shouldn't be crouched or laying down when you're on the grate, because the person on the slide could come and knock you down off it. So now I'm going to go down and hit the switch. I'm gonna slow it down so you can see exactly where the switch is and what it looks like. You go right past it. You're supposed to hit square, and you'll hear the.
Did you hear that? It must
And
be
if
working.
you know you did it right when you hear the volume, when you hear them speak, and you hear the teleport sound, and it goes back to normal. So this is the alternate side. This is when you're at the bottom of the grates, and this is what will be happening.
Oh, you didn't die.
Yeah.
What
Sorry
is
about
happening now?
We are trapped
sorry
down
about
here
all the
between
guy
2 gates,
yelling.
and the water is rising. Can you see any way to open these gates?
Hey, we shall free you from your predicament.
Okay, come on now. Come on down.
Venus?
Let's see. So you need 3 people down here,
That's
at
it.
least
This
2,
leg
I
is
believe.
free and the way is
But
clear.
it's best to have everyone there and have the last person hit the switch.
Quickly! Stay where you are!
And yep, we did it correct. There's the teleport noise. So now,
Yeah.
on to the
alright.
4th
Clip.
step. Which, 3rd step. Which is shrinking the crystal. And the column that stuck out is the time limit you have when going back in time. And so this is the crystal or a meteorite that hit.
Somehow, we need to get that crystal. in the
You
right
could
place.
use any explosive or the
It
ray
is
gun.
lodged.
and then you use the baby gun to shrink it. And then you knife it and follow it down the water slide. Nah, I failed. Anyway, so you couldn't watch it, and it's gonna go to the geyser immediately. So everyone needs to run over there so it can launch.
I'm flying!
And then it will fall safely into place, and we can move on to the 4th step.
Bye bye, Crystal. I think we did that right. Not sure. Maybe.
Now you're gonna need a napalm zombie for the 4th step, and it's best to. You'll probably need to go another round after the 3rd step, and it's best just to run from him, and kill zombies on a different section of the map where y'all guys are holding out at. So because if you run into him, of course he'll explode. So you need to keep him a safe distance when you're doing this step.
That's fun.
So now the 4th step would be igniting the gas, and I'm going to walk you through where the gas is at.
Troy.
What a glorious eclipse!
Alright, you know what to do next, Brian.
Perhaps we should wander around.
So you're going to come to this tunnel, and the wheel and levers here, and you turn this wheel at least 4 times in order for them to stop choking on the gas.
Hello? That seems to have stopped the gas. I wish I'd come out there and thank you in
So apparently the people in the dig, this guy and his helper,
No.
they're just traveling through
Doors are moving. Can you find a way to stop this before we
through-
are crushed?
Your death shall not rest
they're just
on
traveling
my
in through the sunken temple, I guess, and there's random booby traps that you need to fix for them. So now we're just waiting for the napalm zombie, and the path I'm running through right now is the path you're gonna want the napalm zombie to walk through.
I think that gas is flammable. Oh, does that gas smell like Nicky's breath?
And so here we find the napalm zombie, and all we have to do is lead him back the way you came, and his little radius of heat and fire will ignite the 4 gases, the 4 gas leaks. And once that happens, you go back, hit the switch, and the 4th step will be over, and it will end. Oh, I'm just always staring at him because he's such a badass. Badass napalm zombie.
Bad motherfucker.
So these are the 4 spots where the gas is leaking from, and you're gonna want to be careful because there is a possibility to miss the spot by the geyser, the gas leak by the geyser. So when he gets there, I'll show you like just a good method to make sure he ignites
Gas
it.
has ignited.
Oh, we just started it.
So this is the geyser where I was saying that he could miss that gas leak. It's real close to the inside of the wall, and he usually doesn't go that close unless you're there, which is risk of blowing up. So the mat I just zoomed in on is a good way to place yourself between him and where you're standing, so he could get close enough to ignite it. And as you see, he did. And so there's just one more to ignite, which is at the very beginning of the tunnel. And it's easier if you walk them through the tunnel. Like we went on the opposite direction. If we walked them through the tunnel, we could have had someone else run around and come hit this. But instead, we're waiting here, backing them out slowly. So the last one's ignited, and now we go hit the lever to end this Easter egg
Lead
step.
him through where the beginning is, or through the mud, and next we can do all of that. If you don't got claymores, go
That
back.
did it! Let's get out of here before spikes shoot out of the walls and the floors
About
open up to a
Bondo,
pit of lava!
Hey, I'm down here by the box. I want to watch me because like I'm gonna leave.
Because I mean, at the beginning.
So now for the fifth step,
Come on.
we're going
Alright, come
to
on.
need spike mores. And it's a lot easier to do this step with the napalm zombie. So after you lure him through it, you come back to the spawn area and reinitiate the teleporter or the eclipse, and just lead him back through here. It's okay if he goes into the water because he won't die or something.
Hello? We're stuck down here. If you could somehow
And
fill it up with water, we could get out.
And he
The
could take
waters
all
will
4 spike
flow,
mores and
and
still
you
live, so
will
it's a lot
reach the
easier
sky.
to just walk him down through this.
Many holes.
But if not, you're
like
gonna
a
need
sieve.
at least 5 crawlers, 4 to die, 1 to stay alive to keep the round going. And so I just zoomed in on all 4 holes that are gonna need to be plugged, and this is the first zombie, and that's how you know it's plugged, when the spike is in the hole.
Touch me, and I will kill you again.
Alright, there's 2. Alright, we need 3 and 4. Let's go turn today before this shit is over.
And right here, I'm telling him that he might want to move this one back just in case the zombie misses it. Just better safe than sorry. Always keep the spike mores as far back as possible. And this third one actually might be able to hit. If you angle it right, it could hit the last 2. So you will only need 3 spike mores. As it did here. So you got the last 2. And after that, you come and hit this button. I didn't get to hit it, but I do go up to it to show you exactly where the button would be.
Alright. Alright, we still got a couple crawlers, so we can keep doing it.
There. So
Giggity go.
now this next step, the step 6 is you'll have to run around the map and knife these
Get over
glyphs.
here. You killing my
And I'm going to
fucking
show you
monkey?
this every location of them. So there's
Alright,
5
well, I
around
follow you.
spawn. That's 1,
This is so much fun!
2.
They keep on dying
Then-
in such creative ways!
Sadist.
Oh, thank you, Nikolai. And you don't smell as bad as
3,
usual.
4, and 5 right
I
here.
think you have all lost your mind. Let's
And
hurry
then
and find them.
there's 2 more in the mud room, and then there's 3 of them underground, with 2 more over here.
Just let Wise do it, so because he's recording. This one right here, or Wise, right here, you missed it.
This looks right.
So now onto the underground.
Yeah, there's only 2 over
And
there.
so there's 2 on each side of spawn, 5 at spawn, 2 underground, and then there's a snare trap that you're gonna have to spring or trip the snare trap with an explosive.
Yeah, there you go.
Sculpting was a good pastime for me
Right.
long ago.
Next one. Oh, geez. Next one's right there. Why you passed it? Right there.
Da!
Gotta hit it high.
Ah! Crawlers! Out!
And
Get off!
there you go.
It's you hit the glyphs
And then
higher
next
up,
one's right
and
there.
that triggers
I
the.
call symbol of
And then
honor.
over here, Wise.
You saw how that last one gave me difficulty because I wasn't
Yeah.
knifing it high
Should
enough.
be it.
So always knife high.
Yeah, that's where we're going. There's one, and then there's one over here.
That must be the Rasta Griff.
Yeah, that was it.
Last one.
So now, after all the glyphs are knifed, like
You can
again,
go
like
blow
I
the
said,
trap,
you
take it.
you trip
Okay, now
trip
blow
or
it up.
trigger the snare trap, and that will end this Easter egg step.
It's the trap by the minecart. There's like a trap over here. Yeah.
So the trap is over here, and it's these spiked
Me?
these spiked branches
Whoa.
that I'm about to zoom in on. And you just need to throw a grenade around it,
Here, I got it.
just where I shot. Those are the spikes.
I got it.
That
You'll
seems
hear
to
them
have
say
worked.
something when it gets
Okay.
blown.
Alright.
And then on to the next step.
I didn't know where it was. I just started throwing fucking grenades.
Alright, next is the wheels in the
Oh,
mudroom.
that's good. That's okay. Buy me dinner next time.
So now, step 7 is triggering
Alright.
the mudroom dials.
Oh, J1O, where you going?
And the numbers need to be 16, 4, 3, and 1. And they never change
Alright,
from
16, 1,
from
3,
the
4.
side of the wall they're at. They're always on, like the 16's always in this always in the 16 dial. And the dial that I turn first is the 1 dial. And it the way the numbers work is that
I already got 16
the
over
dots are going up by 1s, the bars are 5.
here. I didn't see it.
So every time there's a bar that you count 5. So the
Never
C,
enough bullets, are there?
which is 3
One over
bars,
here's
would
3.
be 15. Or no, the 3 bars are 10. My bad. The 1 bar is 5,
You're a crystal
and then the singles are 1.
Get it, like?
So we have all ours.
My
16,
knees!
4, 3, 1,
Next is the gun.
and
Oh, I
that's
gotta
it.
upgrade the baby
But
gun.
this
Need
this
ammo.
step
Need it
has the
now.
least amount of time, so you have to hurry.
And I have enough, thank God.
Like the matching game has the
Alright,
most
you
amount of
gotta attack a
time.
punch.
This step has the least amount of time. So
I will get the one in the
so
tunnel
now
over here.
for step 8, you need the baby gun to be upgraded. So to upgrade weapons, bring the pack-a-punch, you have to
Why
stand
is
on
it
these
the
4
one-
steps
the one
across the
across the
map. I'm
bridge?
pretty sure that's well known by
Somebody
now,
wanna go have
but
it
just in
sorted?
case, I will just restate the obvious.
There we go.
Look out, Biro!
Why?
Somebody wanna get Takio Numag?
What?
So this is just all of us up here, and
I wonder
Having
what those
the
gongs are for.
baby gun
Perhaps I
upgraded.
should hit them hard. Zombies, come out and play! I love that film.
Have the gall to test my patience machine. The power compels me to destroy.
So now, step 8 is the most complicated
Yep.
step, and it's the final step in the Easter egg.
Alright, why did you get that one over across
So
the
crystals
bridge?
are raised.
what you need to do to start
I'll
the
get
step
3 over here.
is
yeah.
hit 4 gongs that resonate, or that pretty much hold the note.
It's the one exactly
You
by
could
the
hear the
window.
noise it makes. It's
Like
the
not
long
one,
humming,
like right
or
after my room, but
Like
the one
a
after.
singing
the
bull.
You
long,
got it? Yeah, you got it.
the long song, pretty much.
Alright. You gonna come over here?
If you
once
hit a
make
wrong
this go?
gong,
Or
it
you
will
wanna
have a
keep
shut
going?
off noise, and then you have to hit all 4 gongs again. So it's best to hit
I'll wait.
to go test the gongs, so you can know which 4 keep the note, keep the song going before you initiate the eclipse. That
You
way you
really have to do
don't run
better than that,
around
Jungle
having to
Demon.
start the step all over again.
Alright, why? It's this one. This one. Yeah, it's all 3 of those. And one over there.
The
And
crystals
now
are
you see
resonating with
how
honor.
Now, Wyatt, get over
they're
here.
shining, the crystals are resonating. That's how you know
Get
you
ready
hit
to
all
catch
4 of them.
dynamite.
And once he shoots this
Okay, you ready?
stone with the baby gun,
Right.
they bounce, and you have to hurry up and catch the dynamite. I almost missed it right there. if you don't
Alright.
stand and catch it, the step will have to restart. So you need to look out for it, and you need to
Now I need
you
to
need to
shoot
catch it.
this
So now
one
he
over
shoots
here.
the one behind the palm
No.
tree,
I need to shoot that one.
and then afterwards,
Now we need to activate the
all,
Pack-a-Punch.
all the crystals will go and shrink the giant meteorite. It's that noise was the meteorite shrinking.
I got the bridge
It's actually a
one.
very cool animation.
I'm already there.
I'm sorry I didn't record it, but it's a little something
I'm
for you to
already at
watch
the bridge
yourself.
one.
So now we pack a punch.
Oh, never mind.
Now we step on the 4 steps for pack a
I
punch.
lied.
And then we could
I
acquire
did.
our focusing stone.
Alright. I'm coming. Alright. I'm here.
Hold on, I got callers.
Alright. Now I need to give him the dynamite.
And so
He's gonna open that bitch like a can of beans.
now the person who grabbed the dynamite, which in this case is me, has to go up and listen to the voice talk.
No ammo.
Then you give him the
Give him the
dynamite.
dynamite.
If
Had a stick of dynamite, I could get us in there.
Well, unless you brought some, I think we're not getting any further.
I had some in my bag, but dropped it when we were attacked by the horde of zombies.
Aw.
Dynamite. I find your dynamite.
Okay, you bring me that stick of dynamite, I'll open this
Why are you
bitch up like a
recording?
can of beans. Then can we get the hell out of here?
Of course. I just need to see the inside of the temple.
Your iPod.
All right, here we go. Everybody get back!
With the
Okay.
HD cap.
So then you give him the
Everybody
dynamite,
get back.
and it's gonna end the eclipse. And you're gonna have to reinitiate the pack-a-punch, but the pack-a-punch machine won't be
Gonna
there.
glitch it again, Wise?
Instead, there will be the focusing stone, which is much better than a pack-a-punch.
Aw.
Well, that's up to debate.
Alright,
All
now
7 of them?
How can
We
I be
gotta go to the
expected
back
to
punch
conduct a
again.
massacre without ammo?
I'll go back to the bridge. And wait before you kill the crawlers, we can find
Alright.
that little radio. and
before you get it,
start
let
off.
Wise see it first. Whoever's getting it.
Me. Hey,
All
one of the
boards,
callers just
no
dropped dead
matter.
in front of me.
Takeo will persist.
I know, I hear him breaking in.
Yeah, he's over here where I'm at. I'm gonna turn. Ah, hell, I don't got no grenades.
I ain't got any grenades either.
This ain't on yours. There you go.
So,
You shouldn't let me get it because I'm the doctor. I want to hear what the doctor says.
I fly in the air.
so after
like
the
a
final
bird.
step, you
Warrior
can go up
bird.
and
He does. Everybody
get your
says
focusing
something.
stone.
Anyone have extra bullets?
I don't get it this time, but I do
Please?
have the next couple of clips. I
Yeah.
show you
Out
what
of
it
everything?
looks like
How
to
could
get the
this
focusing
happen?
stone.
You have been blessed by the Emperor.
And so it looks like to the left there's like an alien skull. Like if you watch the Indiana Jones, the crystal skull, it kind of looks
Because
like a
Pacquiao
real
said
version of the
something. He's
crystal
a
skull.
human.
Very weird. And then
No
the right's like
ammo.
a
Down to
ape
knuckles
skull
and
Pacquiao,
knives.
you
or
need-
Neanderthal skull, whatever you call them.
Wow.
And then the altar it's
Yes, I
on says
did.
Richtofen. That's cool.
I know, because you're opening your loud ass mouth.
Oh, damn it.
And so after the water rushes you down, the radio is gonna fall down,
everything?
Need to shut
and
it
this
up.
happen?
you will need to click the radio in order to reinitiate the eclipse.
On the little radio.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
the radio, when you click the radio,
Mhm.
it goes backwards, like them finding the stone, and then it's that voice clip, and then after that, it talks about them getting into the valley with the temple the whole time. So it goes backwards, which is what which is what allows the teleporter or the eclipse, the 4 buttons, to go back and start the Easter egg over again.
Oh. I just realized every button.
Oh, that's a teddy bear.
Alright, so
So this clip is me getting the stone, and this is showing you what the stone looks like and what it gives.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I just want to look at it.
I'm staring at
If
it
you
right
see
now.
it, you're gonna take it.
No, I'm not. You get it. Don't screw around with it.
Spinning. Why is this all yours?
And this is also
buddy?
what Richtofen says,
I
so
wanna
it's
hear
very...
why is this talking?
I thought he would say more, but he doesn't.
It's mine! Mine! I'll control them all!
Wow, this dude is really nuts, man.
Now, where's the radio? Can you actually see the radio from here?
Alright, well, thank you for watching. There'll be another thank you probably in the captions. But thank you for watching.
the radio?
Hope you enjoyed.
you can't see it
Hope
here.
hope the long time frame
No, it's not
didn't
down
turn you off.
I think it's until.
But again,
go
enjoy
down
the
there, like,
rest of
walk
it, which is the
down.
bonus
Yeah, because I'm
glitch.
looking right at it. Hold on,
And
let me
if you try it, it's cool, but the zombies climb up and get you, so don't
Oh,
feel
I
too
clicked
safe.
it.
I'm up here. I'm up here.
Alright
I'm up
guys,
here.
this is Wise Grey Donkey and I'm out. Enjoy.
I'm up here.
Troy, I'm still up
I'm
there
the only
too.
one not up there. What the hell?
Me and Troy got this shit.
Yeah. Oh man, look, come on, like let's go. I'm ready to play, man. Oh my god, oh my god,
Oh, what's going on?
it's trying to force me down. Like I'm holding my back button.
Come on.
No,
Look at me. I'm like a big water puddle. Oh my god.
Am I flipping around for real?
Are you recording
You
this
don't
live? This
stay
is
up there for too
funny.
long.
You see me? I'm right here. Oh my god.
Oh, there's Reaper. Where's Troy?
I'm right here.
Troy's all the way to
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
Come on, Troy, get down. We have to do the
No.
thing again.
Oh my. Oh, it stopped. It stopped. Oh no, it didn't. Oh my god. They tried to turn back on the water again. I can move around though. Look. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I'm the champ, man. The champ is not leaving his throne. Look at me. Can you go ahead and just like, what are you about to do?
Above the altar seems to be suspended in thin air.
I don't want to go.
To remove it.
Off of my boots!
It's not pushing me neither.
Okay, Easter egg reset.
Been in this jungle for days and haven't seen any
Come on,
sign of
Troy.
this
Come on,
hidden
Troy.
temple.
Come on.
I don't want to go. Look at it. But it's so awesome being up here,
Shake this
dude.
feeling like we're going in circles.
We should get to higher
Yeah,
ground.
then all four of us get
Yeah, we did the focus stone again, so don't worry about it.